Hey friend, hey, welcome back to my channel. Looking for a sign. We are doing Capricorn messages. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, okay? If this message resonates with you, then it's for you, all right? I do have other signs posted, so go check them out. Go check out the weekly vibe and the extended, okay? All right. So we have man holding a heart, victory, and appreciation. Go you. So with man holding a heart, that talks about a man when man or a woman, okay, depending, I don't know, okay, but a man or a woman dealing with like family, relationships, or emotions or feelings rather. It's dealing with the connection, with feelings, emotions, love, whatever. I don't know, but with stuff like that, okay. Because what does the book say? Because I think that's what the book say. A family man dealing with like love, emotions, feelings or something. Yeah. A male dealing with family, love, or emotions. Ooh, I'm hearing Mariah Carey emotions right now. Maybe that's somebody's jam. Man holding heart. Or this could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placement. All right. All right. Why is man holding a heart here? Mm-hmm. That's weird. You have somebody here who may be messaging you because they are not feeling emotionally stable at the moment. Or maybe there is somebody that you are dealing with that you are not feeling emotionally stable towards. I feel like for someone here, there's a message that someone's going to get. You may be receiving, I feel like I'm talking to cross watchers. I hate it when that happens because the messages come in, like when I'm channeling, the messages come in a little bit different. I feel like I'm dealing with Capricorn cross watchers and Capricorn placements. Somebody here is getting a message that concerns them and it may disrupt their like emotional stability. Why is house here in reverse? I don't necessarily think this is you. This feels, because I got the high priestess, which is Pisces energy, and the sun. That's Leo energy. This is giving the energy of something that you knew, because you may be very intuitive yourself. Someone you're not talking to, or something that you know or knew about may be exposed. And it could have to do with someone losing a house or a home situation not being as stable. This gives an energy of like, I knew that already. I was choosing to keep this to myself. Or this is giving an energy of, I don't want anybody to know how unhappy this dynamic is. Mail or mail? Why message? Man, this is a lot of secrets and stuff coming out, y'all. Look, that was a Lovers card trying to come out. Somebody here could be dealing with a Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy. Look, You may be getting a message from somebody who just, okay, so either you're getting a message of somebody who's wanting to confess something they know, or you're getting a message from someone who wants to confess something that they've done, or they're trying to get ahead of it. Now, oddly enough, for some of you, if you have taken your power back in a situation and just kind of sat back and you've been waiting for somebody to realize that the power dynamics have shifted, you may be getting a phone call because intuitively you can feel that the power dynamics have shifted, but you really haven't said anything. Either you pulled your power back or you've done something. You may just be getting that call that you've been waiting on of somebody a little bit concerned because there's power in a situation they didn't know you had, or it's like they're concerned. They're emotionally not, they want to know what's going on and they're not sure. That's what the house in reverse is about. It's like, I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe you know what's going on, but you're the high priestess and the sun. Oh, I know what's going on, but it's not my place to say. Or you know what's going on, but you're just like, oh, if you want to vent, I'm gonna let you vent. I'm gonna let you talk. You're not saying much. Why is concern here? Somebody is a Capricorn placement. You have put an end to what something somebody thought they had on lock, something that somebody thought you were powerless in. You've taken your power back, and it concerns someone. You or them could have Libra placements in your chart. Somebody is very concerned here. Amen. Yeah, this is somebody who was naive. They took a chance. They didn't think it was going to catch up to them. This is somebody who makes decisions and don't really think about the consequences until after the fact. But with the death card here, you or them could have Scorpio placements. This is a power struggle. Somebody tried to put you and them in a power struggle, and they're concerned because I don't exactly know what this is. Tell me more about concern. But you have more power in a situation. Ooh, yeah, you do. I mean, this could be money related. It doesn't have to be. But with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, you have way more control in a situation. It's like your motivation is the way this person's underestimating you. Like somebody thought you'd be burnt out. I don't know. Maybe, you real quiet. You don't like to, do too much. You don't really, so somebody's going to be real shocked. I really feel like somebody here, their home life or their stability, if somebody's been making it seem like they just live in this perfect environment or this perfect situation, okay? If this is you that's coming off like you live in a perfect environment, perfect situation, you don't want people to know your business, this is, you may be getting a phone call where somebody's letting you know, listen, we know your business. Did you know A, B, C, and D? Do you know that you being betrayed? Do you know this person stabbed you in the back? Do you know what's going on here? And now you're concerned because it's like, okay, death card. Now, like, well, that's the end of that because what? Yeah, that's, Okay. We have victory here. We have victory here. The number 28 could stand out to somebody, or the number 10 or 1. We have victory here. Why is victory here? Oh. What is going on with y'all, Capricorns? You have changed. There's some direction in your life that you are changing the direction or the path. You are coming off as very wise in this season right now. You are choosing to be less confrontational and have more patience when it comes to things. You are it's so weird, but it's coming off like you're choosing to stay silent about certain things. Like you've changed a path. You've gone down, what does it say? Go down a new leaf or turn a new leaf. Why message of concern? Look, I don't think this concern is yours. For some of you, it may be yours. You're getting ahead of something. There's something that you saw or a message you received or a direction that something was going in. And it made you realize this can't continue this way. I need to put a stop to this. So 6 of Swords, you're moving to calmer waters. You're going down a different path. We have change here. Yeah. You're very intuitive right now. You're really going off of your intuition. You're very balanced at the moment. Like your emotions and your mental space are very balanced at the moment. Why change? You're either tired of letting somebody have control in a situation, or you're tired of somebody getting all the credit in a situation they do nothing in. This is somebody that is very charismatic. They're very power hungry. They have a huge ego. And they like coming off as successful or high value or whatever the case may be. They're used to getting what they want. But this is somebody that rides other people's coattail. They could be riding your coattail, or they could just be taking advantage of the fact that they don't think you're, going to be confrontational. They don't think you're going to say anything. They don't think you're going to do anything. They may be taking your silence as defeat, and you're letting them. Pathway, what I say. You are turning over a new leaf. You are going in a new direction. You are letting somebody be wrong about you. This could have to do with money, equal give and take, something that's owed to you. 6, because sometimes this is like a debt that needs to be repaid, or money that is owed to you. This could also be, what am I trying to say? Wages that are owed to you. If this is like a boss, they may not be expecting you to say much, but you about to change this whole situation. I also feel like this message of concern is also this. Whatever you're planning on doing in silence, it's the correct thing to do. You completely stop someone's power or someone's control, or if someone's, constantly taking money out of your bank account, or they keep doing whatever they're doing. You are putting a stop to it. But this person is concerned because they are concerned that whatever they did that was not ethical, that they're going to be caught. Because they've been doing this for a long time, or you're not the only person they've done this to. If this is like a business deal that's gone, ooh, yeah. If you're, baby, if this is about money, continue to move in silence. You're going to win this situation. You're going to come out on top in this situation. This person's main concern is they did not properly plan for this. I mean, if this is somebody who took money from you, they didn't plan for you to find a way to come get it or to make them pay. You could, let's say you end up, getting their paycheck garnished. This person didn't think it would ever get to this point. So it's like they didn't have a backup plan. They didn't like hide. They didn't hide their money. They didn't put money away for a rainy day or reroute their money. They were being really selfish. They weren't worried about nobody else. This boss wasn't worried about paying you, if this is somebody that you're like dealing with and they're like riding your coattails as a business partner or somebody you're in a relationship with, they never expected for the gravy train to stop. So they don't have money put aside. They're not putting money away. It's like when you take your power back or, you step, somebody editing their timesheet at work, if you're supervising something, I don't know. It gets to a situation where when they have to prove why they shouldn't give you this money or they're not, they're successful in their own, whatever. This is somebody they're concerned because 7 of Swords, they're concerned that their betrayal is so blatantly clear. Like they know they haven't been moving in the right way. That's why you get a victory. Somebody does not have their T's crossed and I's dotted because they don't think they have to. And on top of that, okay, even if you're like, SJ, I don't have any issues with anybody. Cool. It's just telling me that however you used to do something, you finally realized, like I said at the beginning, it caught up with you in some way. And you were like, yo, I really need to. And that's what the 7 of Swords is. That could also be a self-betrayal. Okay. Maybe you eating stuff you're not supposed to. You're not taking care of yourself. Something scares you enough to where you turn over a new leaf. But that's when you start to see instant relief. And that's why the Death card is there, because you're like, yo, I'm never going back, man. This all, if this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do. Like spirit don't have to scare me to get me to do what I need to do. Apparently they did, but whatever. All right, so we have appreciation. This talks about choosing to have gratitude and appreciation in a situation, or someone choosing to have appreciation for you. Why is appreciation here? Why is appreciation here? Oh, you're not expecting this. Ooh. Friend. Okay. Well, that's. Oh, wow. You're so used to working and making, burning yourself out and working. It's like you never feel like you fully get the full reward for anything or your full manifestation, or just the full what you're worth situation, So you're not really expecting something to pay off as well as it is. You're hoping, that this is something that could go well or that could do well. But it's like you're a little bit stuck in your head a little bit. Once you start choosing gratitude and kind of staying in a more optimistic instead of a pessimistic, more of an optimistic mindset, that's when like this unexpected blessing comes in. For some of you guys, this unexpected blessing, if this is like a work situation or something, the unexpected blessing is you get full credit for something. There's someone else here that knows the work you did, or if they're posting your work without tagging you, people know it's your work, so they're tagging you in it or your video or whatever. Oops. But this is telling me that, yeah, there's some mindset or something here that you're blocking yourself. Ooh, you're blocking a situation because it's like you overthink or you try to control and blah, blah, blah. You try to control the outcome of a manifestation or something that you're working on. Why was it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because for some of y'all, this is also coming out like this is an energy of you're grateful for how impulsive someone is. If this is a situation where you're not getting the credit and stuff that you deserve, it's not going to work out for them. Because I have justice in reverse. And what about for you? Yeah. Yeah, you are keeping yourself stuck in some dynamic because you don't truly believe that something is going to pay off. Spirit is asking for you to be more optimistic and get out of your head. Gift. 3 of Wands for gift. It's going to pay off. Yes. This is Spirit telling you to get out of your head. Knight of Swords. Show gratitude. Guys, for my tarot readers, I have 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going to turn around once you get your mind out of this negative place. It's almost an energy of like, you may know other people that do less work than you do and get more appreciation. And it just doesn't seem fair because you're like, I know those are not even their original videos. I know that's not even, they're riding someone else's coattails. Like, it's not really fair that they get the recognition and success that they have because it's not really all them. Spirit is telling you to worry less about other people and worry more about yourself. The more you focus on what you have going on and being appreciative and just showing gratitude, that is when you get yourself out of this mental prison. Toil and labor. Yes, toil and labor with the star. That is healing. That is optimism. You're going to have to work on it, right? But with imprisonment, do you see that? What you're telling yourself, I don't care what you have, what has been true in the past. Spirit is like, what is true now? Work on your mindset. Work on the optimism. Anytime that you get to a place where you're being too logical or too realistic, stop yourself and rewrite the narrative in your head, right? I worked so hard and it's going to be months before this pays off. I'm going to wake up one day and it's just going to pay off. things always work out for me for my highest good. This isn't going to take months. I just know that this is going to work out. Like, you're going to have to rewrite the narrative, which I feel like you're going to do because I have appreciation here. This is you choosing gratitude. Ooh. Can we get overall outcome here in advice? Well, we got advice, overall outcome. I like it so far. That's where we're at currently. But that's good. Yes. This shows me that Two of Swords. Well, I'm sorry. This shows me that King of Swords. You're going to get to a place, King of Swords and the Chariot. You're going to stop being so, like, you know, logical and in your head, right? Chariot talks about moving past obstacles. You're moving over obstacles. But with the Two of Swords, it's letting me know that you're deadlocked. It's hard. It's painful. But you know what? I'm going to do it. Then we have Ace of Wands. You start to see progress. You will see progress, right? And then we have the Queen of Wands. That is your confidence. You're starting to feel good. Oh my gosh, this is really working. I'm feeling great. Money is coming in. The success, the recognition is coming in. The Sun. You know what? I can really see this. I'm the victory, happiness, success, right? Knight of Cups. You keep moving in that direction. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Oh, and Ace of Wands is here too. But the Ace of Wands came in after the Chariot. So it's kind of the same thing because that's a new beginning that is with action. The moment that you become dedicated to keeping your mind optimistic on this is going to work, this is all working out for me, I am good, I always will be good, you're going to realize Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups. I was the person who was sabotaging my overall dream and happiness. You're going to be able to shift it, but not until you lock in gratitude and being more optimistic, which it's going to be hard at first, Two of Swords, but you're going to do it because you're amazing and you're awesome and you're rock solid. So I love that for you. Okay. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. I will see you guys in the next one.